Hello, dear friends. This is Sunny Singh, and you're watching Mantaj and Sunny Show. How are all of you guys? I hope you are all very fine. So, in this video, we are going to talk about a movie, and we are going to learn some expressions, some phrases from the movie. The name is A Few Good Men. I have divided this whole video into some parts. In the first part, we'll have some brief introduction, then summary of the movie, then we'll talk about that very particular scene from which we are going to pick up some of the expressions that we can use in our speaking. And in the later part, guys, we'll discuss about a topic that is usually asked in IELTS speaking. You are going to enjoy it. Let's get started with the first part. Okay, so but before we start the video, as it is custom, I have made it custom to start my video with the quote. The quote is, "A friend in need is a friend indeed." Who is your true friend? That you will find in the hard times. Only in the tough times you will come to know, you will realize who is your true friend. And another quote is about winners and losers. Oh, winners and losers we already discussed in the last video. We'll take a new quote. It's about success and failure. Failure is not opposite to success. It is a part of success. It is very true. It's a part of success. Before you be a fully successful, you have to go through many failures. So guys, okay, moving on about the movie A Few Good Men. It's an American legal drama, and it's a very, 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 very interesting movie, right? So many interesting characters like Tom Cruise, who is the leading actor. Then there is another guy who is playing the role of a colonel. He won. Actually, the movie was nominated for Oscars, like best picture, best editing, best supporting role, like this. Its movie is mostly in a courtroom. It takes place in a courtroom where trials go on. Actually, what happens is, a person, an army person by the name San Diego, he gets killed by two Marines, fellow Marines, and code red was ordered by the colonel, by the commanding officer, which was followed by the Marines. And during this attempt, this San Diego could not bear it. He was beaten badly. He was taught a lesson, and unfortunately he dies. So a trial, the proceedings goes on. There is cross-questioning and cross-questioning of the commanding officer, Colonel Joseph or Jacob, and It's an interesting movie. And one thing more, guys, this video or the upcoming videos that I'm going to make, they will be for the students who are preparing for the IELTS speaking, who feel a bit nervous when they go for their speaking exam, or for the students who are preparing. You're going to learn some expressions that you can pick up and do, and yet you can keep them in your mind so that you can also use them as per your situations. Alright, so how the story goes, like the cross questioning, the dialogue, how it goes. As I said, the main protagonist in this movie is Tom Cruise. He is a lieutenant colonel. Name is Daniel Kaluuya, and usually he takes the cases as a plea bargainer. But this time, being an interesting case, this case is taken by Lieutenant Kaluuya. So, without wasting time, we'll come to the conversation, the talk that happened in the courtroom. You can search it on the YouTube, and when you're going to listen to it, and when you're going to watch it, you're going to enjoy it, right? So it goes like this. Everybody is sitting in the courtroom. Colonel Jacob, who is the witness, is sitting in the witness chair, and Lieutenant Kaluuya, he is the defense counsel. The two Marines who are charged with the crime of murder, they are standing there, and the whole courtroom is presided over by Colonel Jacob. I think I'm taking the correct name, but correct me if I'm wrong, then correct me. The proceeding is presided over by Colonel Jacob. So how the conversation takes place, as this video is for you students who are preparing for your IELTS speaking, and I'm going to make several, many videos on IELTS speaking. We'll take different topics every time, and we'll try to answer the questions like the questions that are asked in the IELTS exam. So before that, how the movie goes, how it takes place, let's get started, right? Do you have any other question for me, counsel? Do you have any other question? कोई और क्वेश्चन पूछना है? कोई और क्वेश्चन हैगा? Do you have any other question for me, counsel? Okay, now the presider, he says, Lieutenant, do you have anything further that you want to ask? कुछ और है जो तू पूछना चाहना? Do you have anything further that you want to ask? Thanks, Daniel. I love Washington, Colonel Jacob is saying, as he thinks that he is such an authority, nobody is going to question him, but he is wrong. Excuse me, I ain't dismiss you. Excuse me, मैं तैनू dismiss नहीं कीता. I ain't dismiss you. I'm not through with my examination. मैं हजे तैनू question put करने ने. I'm not through with my examination. Colonel, now Mr. Jacob is angry, and he says, Colonel, I would appreciate if he addresses me as Colonel. I think I have earned it. I don't like the way he talks to me. जिस तरह नाल ये मेरे नाल गल कर रहा ना, I don't like it. I would appreciate if he addresses me as Colonel or Sir. I have earned it. मैं कमाया है. Okay, the defense counsel will address the witness as Colonel or Sir. Okay, alright. I don't know what the hell kind of unit you guys are running over here. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਚਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਬੋਲੀ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ. Okay, witness will address this court and judge and your honor, and I'm quite sure I have earned it. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੱਜ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਗੁੱਸੇ 'ਚ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਕੀ ਮਜ਼ਾਕ ਬਣਾ ਰੱਖਿਆ, ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਜੱਜ ਆ. And you witness, he is the witness. Witness will address the court as judge or your honor. I'm quite sure I have earned it. Now what you wanna discuss? My favorite color? ਹੁਣ ਕੀ discuss ਕਰਨਾ? मेरा favorite color ਕੀ ਆ? What you wanna discuss? Okay, now the Lieutenant Daniel Caffey, he goes. Okay, Colonel, the 6 AM flight was the first flight of the base. ਜਿਹੜੀ 6 ਵਜੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਵੇਰੇ flight ਜਾਣੀ ਸੀ, ਇਹ ਪਹਿਲੀ flight ਸੀਗੀ. There was no other flight that was leaving the base 7 hours earlier. ਇਹ ਜੀ ਕੋਈ flight ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ 7 ਘੰਟੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜਾਣੀ ਸੀ. There was no other flight that was leaving the base 7 hours earlier. Now Colonel intervenes. The judge, actually, I think we have covered it, haven't we? ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਵਰ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ. ਆਪਾਂ ਕਵਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ. I think we have covered it. These are the slots which show there was a flight that left Guantanamo base. Guantanamo base is from where the Colonel Jacob is. He is the commanding officer of that base, of that full unit. Okay, there was no such kind of flight. Okay, now you are saying I don't understand, and you are admitting this evidence that this flight never existed, and you are admitting that this flight never existed. ਤੂੰ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਕੋਈ flight ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੀ ਜਾਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਸੀ? It definitely was. It was. ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ flight ਸੀਗੀ. Your Honor, now on one side there was defense counsel, and on the other side the person who was supporting Colonel Jacob. I don't know what they call it in the legal terms. Your Honor, these men are not in the list. ਇਹ ਜੋ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਹੁਣ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਇਹ ਲਿਸਟ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ. But I will allow the witness. ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੋਲਣ ਦੂੰਗਾ. ਜੱਜ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ I will allow the witness, no problem. This is ridiculous. ਕੀ ਮਜ਼ਾਕ ਹੈ ਇਹ? This is ridiculous. Okay, now Daniel Caffey goes. A moment ago you said that you ordered Lieutenant Colonel Kendrick to order his men that Santiago not to be touched. ਹੁਣੀ ਤੂੰ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ. A moment ago you said ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਆਰਡਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ, you ordered Lieutenant Kendrick that Santiago not to be touched. कि Santiago जो मर गया, Santiago was a marine who gets killed, and it's about his trial, about his murder, and that's right, ਇਹ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਆਰਡਰ ਕੀਤੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਟੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ, that's right. And Lieutenant Kendrick was clear what you ordered. ਜੋ ਤੂੰ ਆਰਡਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਲੈਫਟੀਨੈਂਟ ਕੈਂਡਰਿਕ ਇਸ ਨਾਲ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਸੀ? Yes, he was clear. Was he clear? Crystal clear, very clear, we can say. Any chance Kendrick ignored the orders? ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਆਰਡਰ ਇਗਨੋਰ ਕਰਤੇ ਹੋਣ. Any chance he ignored the orders? Ignore the orders. Any chance he forgot the orders? Any chance he said the old man is wrong? ਇਹ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਵੀ ਕਿ ਕ੍ਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀ ਬੋਲ ਰਿਹਾ. But he ignored the orders. Any chance Lieutenant Kendrick ordered the platoons and they ignored the orders? ਇਹ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਫੌਜੀ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਰਡਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਗਨੋਰ ਕਰਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਆਰਡਰ. You ever served in an infantry, son? ਕਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਫੌਜ 'ਚ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ? Have you ever served in an infantry unit, son? Okay. Ever served in a forward area? ਕਿਸੇ ਲੜਾਈ ਦੇ ਏਰੀਏ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੂੰ ਕਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ? You ever served in a forward area? Ever put your life in somebody's hand and ask someone to put his life in your hand? ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਹੱਥ 'ਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਥ 'ਚ ਲਈ ਹੈ? No sir. We follow the orders or people die. It's that simple. ਅਸੀਂ ਆਰਡਰ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਬੰਦੇ ਮਰਦੇ ਨੇ. We follow the orders or people die. Are we clear? Yes. Are we clear? Crystal clear. Colonel, I have one more question. ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ question ਹੈ ਮੇਰਾ. If you gave orders that San Diego not to be touched and your orders are never ignored, as you said that your orders are never ignored, then why San Diego's life was in danger? ਪਰ San Diego ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਉਹ ਡੇਂਜਰ 'ਚ ਕਿਉਂ ਸੀ? Why his life was in danger? Why it was necessary to transfer him off the base? ਇਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਸੀ? ਉਹਦੀ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਫਰ ਕਰਨੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਸੀ? Because ਤੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਆਰਡਰ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਫੋਲੋ ਕਰਨੇ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਇਗਨੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ. ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਣੀ ਕਿ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਡੇਂਜਰ 'ਚ ਕਿਉਂ ਸੀ? ਜਦ ਤੂੰ ਆਰਡਰ ਹੀ ਕਰਤਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਟੱਚ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ, that nobody is going to touch him, then why his life was in danger? To this Colonel Joseph, he replies, San Diego was a substandard marine. ਇੱਕ ਉਹ ਵੀਕ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੈਰੀਨ ਸੀ, ਫੌਜੀ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੈਨ ਡਿਏਗੋ ਸੀ, ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਫੌਜੀ ਸੀਗਾ. He was being transferred. ਐਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਫਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ. Not what you said. ਪਰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੂੰ ਕੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ? You said, do I have to recall you? ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ ਪਊਗਾ? I recall what I said. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਹੈ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣਾ. I recall what I said. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ. I don't have to have it read back to me. ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਦੁਬਾਰੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਸੁਣਾਵੇਂ. I don't want it to be read back to me, right? I'm asking the court for a recess that the person who is defending Colonel Matthew Joseph, commanding officer, he intervenes and he says, I'm asking the court for a recess. But the judge, he says, the court will wait for the answer. The court will wait for the answer. Court ਇਹਦੇ answer ਦਾ wait ਕਰੂਗੀ. The court will wait for the answer. Okay, moving on. Tell me, Colonel, did Lieutenant Kendrick order code red? Colonel, you don't have to answer the question. I will answer the question. I will answer the question. मैं जवाब दूंगा. I will answer the question. Okay, in speaking like expressions, you can use it. Okay, are you ready for the answer? Yes, I'm ready for the answer. I'll give the answer. I'm ready. Like this. You want answers? I think I'm entitled to. Entitled to means कि मेरा हक है. I think I'm entitled to. You have to give the answer. You want the answer? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. तू सच्चाई बर्दाश्त नहीं कर सकता, हैंडल नहीं कर सकता. Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls are guarded by men. And who's gonna do it? You gonna do it? तू करेंगे? You gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? You have the luxury of not knowing what we already know. तू ਇੱਥੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਇੱਕ ਯੂਨਿਟ 'ਚ ਆਰਮੀ 'ਚ ਲੜਾਈ 'ਚ ਜੰਗ ਦੇ ਮੈਦਾਨ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਸਾਹਮਣਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ. We use words like honor, loyalty, code. We use these words defending something, and you Kafi, you are using these words just as a punchline. तू लोग punchline की तरह use कर रहे हैं. And we are the real heroes. ਅਸੀਂ ਆ ਜੋ ਅਸਲੀ ਇੱਕ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਫੌਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੜ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ. Like we are using it, like we are defending, and you are using it as a punchline. I neither have the time nor the inclination to explain myself to the person who sleeps and lives under the blanket that I have provided. ना तो मेरे को टाइम है, I neither have the time, ना ही मेरा कोई विचार है, ना ही मैं चाहना to explain myself. ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ explain करना कि ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰੀ protection ਦੇ अंडर रह ਰਿਹਾ. ਅਸੀਂ ਜੇ ਫਰੰਟ ਲਾਈਨ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਖੜੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਰਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ. ਓਕੇ, ਅਦਰਵਾਈਜ਼ ਆਈ ਸੁਜੈਸਟ ਯੂ, ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੁਜੈਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੰਨਾ, ਪਿਕ ਅਪ ਦਾ ਵੈਪਨ ਐਂਡ ਸਟੈਂਡ ਔਨ ਅ ਪੋਸਟ. ਜਾ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਬੰਦੂਕ ਚੱਕ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਖੜਾ ਹੋ, ਫਿਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੂਗਾ. ਦੈਨ ਯੂ ਵਿਲ ਕਮ ਟੂ ਨੋ. I just want to know, Colonel, that you ordered the code red. I did my job. You ordered the code red? You goddamn, I did order the code red. हाँ मैं order ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ, ਹੁਣ ਦੱਸ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਲੇਗਾ. हाँ मैं order ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ, code red मैं order ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ. Well, this is what Kafi wanted from the Colonel, that he should say this line, and now he himself admits that it was him who ordered the code red. Okay, please record it. Inu record karo. I suggest the member is dismissed. Hun tu dismiss hai, hun main tenu jaan de raha. Now we can move on to the article so and so. Now upon दूसरा जो भी आर्टिकल है उस पर मूव कर दें. कैप्टन रोज, डू यू हैव एनी फर्दर क्वेश्चन, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन दैट यू वांट टू आस्क? कैप्टन रोज ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕਰਨਲ ਜੈਕਬ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਫੈਂਡ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਤਾਂ ਜੋ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ਾਈਡ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹ ਜੱਜ ਉਹ ਪੁੱਛ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਡੂ ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਐਨੀ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ दैट ਯੂ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਆਸਕ. ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੁਣ ਕੁਝ ਬਚਿਆ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਲਈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਐਡਮਿਟ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਬੋਲੀ ਹੈ. What the hell is this? ਕੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ? Colonel, I did my job, I will do it again. मैं अपना काम किया, मैं दोबारे करूँगा. I did my job and I'll do it again. I want to get back to the base. मैं ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਤੇ ਵਾਪਸ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ। ਕਰਨਲ, ਯੂ ਆਰ ਨਾਟ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਐਨੀਵੇਅਰ, ਤੂੰ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਜੱਜ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ, ਯੂ ਆਰ ਨਾਟ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਐਨੀਵੇਅਰ, ਤੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਅਰੈਸਟ ਦ ਕਰਨਲ, ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਗਾਰਡ ਅਰੈਸਟ ਦ ਕਰਨਲ, ਗਾਰਡ ਦ ਕਰਨਲ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਘੇਰਾ ਪਾਓ। ਐਂਡ ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਦ ਰਾਈਟ ਟੂ ਰਿਮੇਨ ਸਾਇਲੈਂਟ, ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੱਕ ਹੈ ਚੁੱਪ ਰਹਿਣ ਦਾ, ਚੁੱਪ ਰਹਿ, ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਤੇਰੇ ਅਗੇਂਸਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਹੋਊਗਾ। Okay, what is this? Am I being charged with a crime? मेरे ते दोष लगाया जा रहा है। Am I being charged with a crime? What is this? I'm gonna rip your eyes off your skull. मैं तेरी अखां बाहर कट दूंगा। इन्ना गुस्सा चढ़ रहा हुण कर्नल जोसफ नूं, मैथ्यू जोसफ बड़ा गुस्से च आ जांदा कि मैं तेरी अखां कटदा, तूं मैनूं जलील कर रहे हैं, ह्यूमिलीएट कर रहे हैं सारे के सामने। यू आर फकिंग विद द रॉन्ग पर्सन, तू गलत बंदे नाल उलझ रहा है। यू आर डैशिंग विद द रॉन्ग पर्सन। आई विल नॉट टेक द वर्ड व्हाट दे यूज्ड, इट्स अ स्लैंग। यू आर डैशिंग विद द रॉन्ग पर्सन। Dash people, you don't have idea how to defend the nation. All what you are doing is you are just weakening the nation. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਸ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਨੂੰ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। All what you are doing is weakening the nation. Sweet dreams, son. Don't call me son. I am the lawyer. I'm an officer in the US Navy. ਮੈਨੂੰ son ਸੁਣਨਾ ਕਿ मैं एक officer हाँ। Don't call me son. Don't you call me son. Don't dare to call me son. मैनू बेटा वगैरह ना कह, मैं तेरे बराबर का ही हाँ, मैं भी ऑफिसर हाँ। I'm an officer in the US Navy and you are under arrest. You son of a bitch, you are under arrest. Now the witness is excused. So that's how the conversation takes place. There are many lines that you can pick up from the conversation. I suggest you guys to first of all go through the video, go through the movie, that particular clip. Listen to it very carefully, listen to each and every sentence and word. Definitely you will pick up some sentences, some phrases, collocations from the speech, from this conversation that you can use in your speaking, and definitely is going to help you. And in the last topic, guys, we are going to take different topics every day and every day. Like I have made a list of around like 50 topics, maybe 100. So in the upcoming days, in the next days, we'll take the topics one by one, and just as the questions are asked in the speaking, we'll try to speak, we'll learn what could be said when a particular type of question is asked. ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ well I'm talking about the year 2022 ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਹੁਣ now what is the date today? It's September 7, I think it's Wednesday, and ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਲਿਸਟ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੋਟਬੁੱਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ about different several topics. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਟੌਪਿਕਸ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਿਕ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। then second and third part ਜੋ ਹੈ ਸਪੀਕਿੰਗ ਦਾ, ਉਸ 'ਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ 2 ਮਿੰਟ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਕਿਊ ਕਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੋਲਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, and then further questions are asked that are related with that topic. ਉਸੇ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਇਲੈਬੋਰੇਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ prepare karange. It's good, practice makes a man perfect, and you will definitely achieve the desired results. Whatever bands you want to score, you will get, but you have to practice, and that is true. You have to practice. Okay, like a brief topic, as the video is getting too lengthy. I will take a brief topic about from tomorrow onwards. We'll have a full-fledged video on different topics, ideas, the questions that are asked in the IELTS speaking exam, and that is definitely going to help. So today's topic, it's a general question that is asked: what would you like to be? What you wanted to be when you were a child? ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਸੀ, ਔਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਸੀ, when you were a child or you were going to school, what you wanted to be? ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕੀ ਸੀ ਡ੍ਰੀਮ? ਕੀ ਬਣਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ? ਕਿ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਕੀ ਬਣੋਗੇ? What was to this question, what could be the reply? When I was a child, and a child is in the imagination, he is not aware of the reality of the real world. When I was a child, I wanted to be something. What something? Like when I was in the school, I wanted to be a police officer, as my father was in police, and I was quite obsessed, fascinated with the uniform, with the stars on the shoulders. And when I was looking at him, when I was watching him when I was a child, I wanted to be like him, wanted to be a police officer. My eldest uncle, he was also in the police department, and he had a great influence on all the family. I was impressed, I was fascinated, I wanted to be a police officer, but it never happened. I could not be. And when I grew older, like in 9th, 10th, plus 1, plus 2, ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕਲਾਸਾਂ 'ਚ ਹੋਇਆ, when I was in my 10th, in my matriculation, ਤਾਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ realize ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ mostly ਕੀ condition ਸੀਗੀ, mostly the students, they were going into two streams. One was engineering and one was medical profession, medical course. ਜਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਇੰਜੀਨੀਅਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰੀ ਲਾਈਨ 'ਚ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ. Medical line I never liked, and I can't specify the reason, but just I didn't like it. So I decided that I'll be an engineer, and not an ordinary engineer, but owner of a big company in which I'll be commanding a number of employees that would be working for me. मैं बनना चाहता सी कि इंजीनियर टॉप लेवल का एक कंपनी का ओनर के जो ਜਦੋਂ मैं इंजीनियरिंग ज्वाइन की थी ਤਾਂ मैं एक बहुत ਵੱਡੀ कंपनी च जाऊँगा ਤੇ ਜਾਂ मैं ओन करूँगा, ओनर बनूंगा एक कंपनी का, ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਗੇ, and I'm going to earn money in millions and billions, बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा कमाऊंगा. At that time that was my plan, and I went to the engineering college, but for some reason I had to drop. Right? So guys, I think we have diverted from the path, and come back to the question that we were discussing. What I'm asking you this question, what you want to be when you were a child? ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਛੋਟੇ ਸੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ? What you wanted to be? So ਇਸ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਨੂੰ ਨੋਟ ਕਰੋ ਆਪਣੀ ਨੋਟਬੁੱਕ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਕੁਝ few lines ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲਿਖੋ, write down few lines. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ? ਸਪੋਜ਼ ਕੋਈ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਕੋਈ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਆਫੀਸਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਫੈਸ਼ਨ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨਿੰਗ 'ਚ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਕੋਈ ਕਾਰਪੈਂਟਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਮਕੈਨਿਕ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਕੋਈ ਸਪੋਰਟਸ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵਿਤ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਚਿਨ, ਕੋਹਲੀ, ਲਾਈਕ ਦਿਸ, ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੇਮਾਂ ਨੇ, ਕੋਈ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟਰ, ਕੋਈ ਐਥਲੈਟਿਕਸ ਦਾ ਪਲੇਅਰ, ਕੋਈ ਜਿਮਨਾਸਟਿਕ ਦਾ ਪਲੇਅਰ, ਕੋਈ ਮੂਵੀ ਸਟਾਰ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ? that you are going to tell me. You write it down in your notebook. It is an interesting topic and this could be asked in the IELTS exam as well. So this was the topic. We'll cover some more topics in the coming videos. Okay, now on this note we are going to end the video. I hope you must have enjoyed it, and do give me suggestions about the video, how we can improve it, so that in the upcoming further videos we can work on that. Till then, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Good day to you. Thank you very much.